In the new 20th Century Fox comedy, Bedazzled, Brendan Fraser stars as Elliot, a man who sells his soul to the devil in exchange for 7 wishes.
My God, movie promos are boring. Luckily, my new movie Bedazzled is anything but. Let me tell you about it and show you all the best bits. What's the movie about? Well, some sad and disillusioned folk think that the only way to get on in life is to make a deal with the devil. That's how they explain the success of politicians, internet tycoons, and Jerry Springer. And that's the basis for Bedazzled, a delicious new comedy about a man who trades his soul to the devil to get the girl of his dreams. Bedazzled stars Brendan Fraser as Elliot, a socially inept computer nerd, and me as, well, who do you think I play?
I'm the devil.
Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, the Prince of Darkness. Well, the Princess of Darkness, anyway. Here's my card.
The devil. Yep. That explains it. I think somebody's had too many martinis.
Bedazzled is about the things we wish for. But more than that, it's really about one man's desperation to be popular, to be well-liked.
He's that guy that we all know, who's friendly, benign, but just a bit much. Hi.
Hi. Do I know you?
Oh, I sure hope so. We've only been working together for the last 4 years.
I don't think I've ever seen you before.
You know, I'm here with some friends, and I was wondering if maybe you wanted to...
When he's ignored by the girl he's had his eye on for 4 years, he meets the devil.
Why don't we take a look at the contract? I, the devil, with offices in Purgatory Hell and Los Angeles, will give you 7 wishes for one piddling little soul.
Is this real?
It could be. Sign it, Elliot. He basically wants to be what he thinks other people find attractive. He wants to be famous. He wants to be a phenomenally successful sports player.
#1! Yeah!
If only I was rich and powerful, then women would go for me. If only I was brilliant, or if only I was more sensitive. If only I was tall and athletic.
I just kept thinking how unbelievably big your ego must be after a game like that.
Well, it gets a little bit bigger.
What is the most extreme version of being incredibly sensitive?
I never wipe my tears away. I'm not ashamed of them.
Part of comedy in general is to take things and push them as far as you can, you know?
Like small, wet, salty badges of emotional truth. But like I said, the devil always gets the last laugh.
Back so soon? Okay, enough of that. We're not going to show you the whole movie for free. As you can see from the clips, all the major characters in Bedazzled portray various personas. So let's meet the cast and unearth some of our multi-faced appearances. Personally, I can attest that the challenge of playing multiple roles in the same movie involved much more than frequent trips to the wardrobe trailer.
Are you...
Don't get too excited. It's just a Halloween costume.
I thought, well, why not populate his wishes with the people who work with him? And then they turn up in different hair, makeup, and wardrobe in each of his wishes. They're sportscasters wearing these horrible toupees. And in another scene, they're all Spanish.
So you feel like you know everyone. It's fun to see how they'll always appear in each sequence in a different way.
We all get so excited when we come into each new scene and to see what we're all wearing and see what we're all, and the characters that we've all come up with. And it's just so fun.
You have that leeway of stretching the characters and making them over the top.
Brendan Fraser is incredibly brave.
He's been amazing. He just jumped in with both feet.
At the very beginning of this process, we realized how accomplished, how focused he was.
The thing I didn't really know about him from seeing all his other movies was how incredibly versatile he is.
Como dices, no habla español. Un momento. Realmente estoy hablando español.
Hola, mucho gusto. No, gracias. Soy alérgico a los crustáceos.
I am used to visiting in the Los Angeles for the time of vacation.
Frances is being terrific in this. She actually has a fantastic part. And she, too, just gets sort of 5 fabulous sort of big character acting pieces.
Like in Brendan's first wish, she is like a Latina Spitfire.
Largarte!
And then she's like a very aggressive female sports reporter. She's a remarkable actress. It was another great discovery of the film.
Elizabeth Hurley is playing the devil. She's quite devilish.
Do I look like somebody who'd try to trick you? You probably normally picture the devil in movies like The Omen or Damien.
In this instance, obviously, the devil wanted to get Elliot's attention. It appeared as Elizabeth Hurley.
I can make the whole world love you.
Which sure did the trick, because She gets everyone else's attention.
Let's go someplace quiet so we can talk.
We were on the beach, and I'm dressed like this, you know, beer-slugging mom on the beach, and there's Elizabeth Hurley in a bikini. I was like, oh, great.
She plays it with a lot of fun, and she plays it with a great sense of mischief, I think. So she's bad, but she's good.
Oh! I'm not with her!
Every time Elliot pops up from a disastrous wish, I'm sort of dressed up as some very, very, very hackneyed male fantasy.
She can walk through a door in one outfit and come out the other side in another outfit.
So I get to be a nurse, I get to be a cop, I get to be a French maid, I get to be a cheerleader, a meter maid. And it's quite funny because they're all quite kinky uniforms and it's very tongue-in-cheek.
I've been really naughty, haven't I? Maybe a good spanking's in order.
Is that all you ever think about?
Something else you do, Barry.
Whoops, sorry about that. We've now come to the part of the show where everybody fawns over the director. You've seen it before. Interviews where people say how talented he is, how funny he is, and how he's a comic visionary. Usually, this is a shameless act by the cast and crew hoping to secure future employment. But in the case of Bedazzled, we truly had a comic mastermind at the helm. A man who's not only directed some of the most successful comedies of all time, but who's also an accomplished comedy writer and actor in his own right.
When I was a kid, my father told me, never hit anyone in anger unless you're absolutely sure you can get away with it.
Listen, this is the #1 rule. Nobody has sex with my wife but me. Fabulous rule. You know what I do when I'm mad, Paul? I hit a pillow. Just hit the pillow. See how you feel. Feel better?
Yeah, I do. I watched Caddyshack probably every weekend in 8th grade straight. And I see why his movies are so funny, because his comedic timing is impeccable, as has been proved over and over again, but he lets people play.
He makes you feel very comfortable with what you're doing, and he creates an atmosphere on set that's just very conducive for doing good work. He just wants everybody to kind of have fun.
So you feel you're in quite good hands, and you know, if you have a problem with something, you very much look forward to him helping you solve it.
Let's move on.
You can do something that literally you say to yourself, I could be excommunicated from the world of comedy. This may be one of the comedy's deadliest sins. And Harold's like, no, one more take.
Action!
I think it's one of the things that's made Harold's work notable is that it both makes people laugh and makes people think. If you can get that right, it's sort of an unbeatable combination.
The director. Busy man.
But Harold, what do you think of me?
I just kept thinking she'd be really sophisticated. And she'd be beautiful, of course, constantly alluring and appealing. And she's a naughty devil, you know? And Elizabeth Hurley's the perfect person to play the devil.
He really is a very intelligent and discerning man. Romantic hacks would have us believe that movies are about making magic. Those of us in the business know that it's more about lying, cheating, and having a first-rate technical crew. We had the best on Bedazzled.
When the devil gives him the wishes, we knew we wanted to change his characters. You still had to know that it was Brendan in that dream.
They gave him a really different characteristic look that sometimes you almost don't recognize Brendan in it.
I think that the only way that I really found the characters was by having that physical transformation. It kind of acted itself in a way.
He would become the character in the mirror, and then all at once he'd get on the set, and he was that character. The Colombian Drug Lord was fun because it was a much bigger nose, and it completely changed his character with his hair and the mustache and the eyebrows and the sideburns.
His skin color was completely changed, teeth and eyes. Of course, the minute we got any piece of that on Brendan, it came out. He immediately turns it on.
When he's a sensitive guy, he's got kind of red hair and freckles and little teeth, which makes him seem very young indeed.
It kind of made him look odd, almost albino. Once he got his wardrobe on, and then the teeth and the eyes went in, then he would really become that character.
As an NBA star, he kind of looks like a white Dennis Rodman. Really goofy, but kind of menacing.
We wanted to look a lot more animalistic. So we put an appliance that was built out and made his prefrontal eyebrow area to stick out. We added some ears.
Had an irrigation system built up the back with slits all across the top for this sweat gag where he comes off the court and he's being interviewed and he just doesn't stop sweating.
Oh man, you just gotta play one game at a time and go out there and give 110%, and you just gotta show you want it more than they do when chips fall where they may.
It was going to be 7'6". It's very easy to write. How the heck do you do that?
Making Brendan as a basketball player, we used everything from force perspective to make Elliot look taller, to shooting him separately against a big blue screen. Later, we would composite the shot to make sure that he wasn't running through somebody or that the choreography was right and the timing was correct. And then the moment of truth is when you see them all come together in composite, knowing they're going to have to play on a 50-foot wide screen.
Each one surprised me so much and was so delightful. I just really looked forward to working with each of these Elliots.
As a makeup artist, we can do the most fabulous makeup we could ever do, but unless that actor brings that character to life, then the makeup's lost.
Having your wildest wish granted is a wonderfully seductive proposition. Whilst filming Bedazzled, what we'd wished for was a subject of hot debate. Unfortunately, most of our choices can't be mentioned on a family show, but here's what some of my less smutty co-workers would trade their souls for.
Anytime I wanted a sandwich, whatever sandwich I wanted, not like 1,000 sandwiches, one fantastically delicious sandwich whenever I wanted it.
That I could eat all the ice cream I ever wanted and never gain anything. No more working out.
If I could have Krispy Kreme donuts and they were fat-free.
It definitely wouldn't be anything hokey like world peace.
I guess I should include world peace. World peace.
Don't want the world peace.
I would wish for less junk mail.
For an unlimited amount of wishes.
Can't wait for doing a movie.
I think I'd wish that I could be in a big Hollywood movie. Oh, that's right, I already am.
You know, I think I made toilet paper. Wish for toilet paper.
I'd sell my soul to the devil for a date with Elizabeth Hurley. Yeah.
Good heavens, I thought that guy was married. Now, in case any of you were wondering what I'd trade my soul for, let me tell you something. Listen, I would never do business with a horned one. I've seen the end of the movie, and I know what happens to you if you do. So, thanks for watching. Go see Bedazzled, and remember, be very careful what you wish for. Do I look like someone who tried somebody? Whoops. Sorry. Everybody wants to go to the party, but nobody wants to pay.
It fell off.
Oh. Ticklish, ain't she?
You stick with the... Oh man, my contact just fell out of my eye.